मेरा नाम राहुल रामुगड़े है और मैं इंडियन व्हीलचेयर क्रिकेट टीम को एक ग्लोबल पहचान दिलाना चाहता हूँ।
Brother, I've known you for what, a year now, and this is the first time I actually getting to meet you.
Yeah.
I think thankfully our man's life has made this happen because we got in touch last season, IPL time.
Yes.
And I thought your story was so impressive. I remember speaking to you back and forth on social media.
Yes.
And then the one game that you came as a guest was the game against Punjab, जो मैं host नहीं कर रहा था.
Yes.
And then that's how we got in touch.
Yes.
But I'm so glad this has finally happened after a year, man. So just tell us about you, Rahul. Who are you and what do you do first of all?
So basically I am a wheelchair cricketer. I am a player of Indian Wheelchair Cricket Team, captain of Mumbai Wheelchair Cricket Team. I am also a national paraswimmer and likes to do adventure sports like scuba diving, paramotoring and wall climbing.
Yeah, I wore this t-shirt just for you, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to impress the captain of Team Mumbai. First of all, just to clarify, a lot of people out there, myself included, I had the conversation, don't know the correct term, right? Because there's differently able, there's disabled, there's handicap. What is the correct term that people use to describe what you have?
Okay, people use handicap, but personally I feel person with disability.
Okay.
It is good. Some people call it differently able also. I'm fine with it, but person with disability suits more because you cannot take my disability from out of me. So
right.
It is there, so I have to accept that. So person with disability I prefer.
और क्रिकेट का ये चस्का कैसे लगा आपको?
क्रिकेट, सो यू नो इंडिया इज अ क्रिकेट क्रेजी नेशन. घर पे टीवी पे कॉलोनी में सब जगह चलता था. सो आई यूज्ड टू थिंक मुझे खेलना है. सो थर्ड स्टैंडर्ड माय डैड गिफ्टेड मी वन स्केटबोर्ड.
ओके.
सो मूवमेंट उससे इजी हो गया.
राइट.
और क्रचेस से इतना खेल नहीं पाता था, मूवमेंट लेसर था. So I tried on skateboard. So I used to first ball leg spin as a child.
Okay.
So तभी से फिर चस्का लग गया and कॉलोनी के फ्रेंड ने काफी सपोर्ट किया. They used to call me. Then over the time I used to call them. भाई खेलने आ जाओ. I have to arrange everything and play. So उस तरीके से start हुआ on that skateboard.
Yes. And you've represented India. Talk to me about have you traveled a lot with the Indian team?
Yes.
I believe you played against Pakistan.
Yes.
That was the Asia Cup.
Asia Cup. It's in Nepal. It happened 2019. We were the runner-up. We are unbeaten till final, and we lost final match against Pakistan. But it was a great experience. The first tournament was in a larger scale.
Right.
And it's quite.
This was India, Pakistan,
Bangladesh, and Nepal. 4 teams are there.
And how was that? Yeah, like was there a lot of, because you think India, Pakistan, I think animosity and just high tensions.
Yes,
and
yes.
What is that game like,
so
man?
Before match it was quite okay. हाँ भाई है we can. Once the match started, everything was charged up, sledging होने लगा, and then we actually cried also after losing the final. And Bangladesh team was making us fun कि रो रहे. Then we realized we again called them in Mumbai and beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
We settled the account that time. So.
And talk to me about in terms of requirements, because how old is the Wheelchair Cricket Association, for a lack of a better term?
Yeah.
What is the association called, first of all?
My association is Wheelchair Sports Association Mumbai, and the Indian team is Wheelchair Cricket India Association, and it is formed in 2016 only. So we are just around a few years only, but we are still
6 odd years.
6 odd years. But we have played many tournaments. 5 to 7 international we played. And domestic, every month domestic tournaments are happening. Few nationals are there, just like I told you. Just like IPL, there is Indian Wheelchair Premier League also we played. I have won once that title also.
The entire title
not the 10 team, only 8 or 6 team we manage.
चले यार IPL में भी अभी 10 team है, पहले तो 8 ही थे. So it's not
glad
small.
That when I started in 2017, that is no state team was there. सीधा Indian team selection होता था. 50 to 60 player all over India we used to play.
Right.
But right now 600 to 700 players are playing. There are 14 state team all over India who is playing wheelchair cricket.
600 to 700 people.
Yes, on a wheelchair they are playing.
So what are the challenges you go through? Because I'm guessing infrastructure probably will be one of them.
Yes.
What in terms of funding? What is must be an issue.
Right.
Are these the two biggest? Or do you have others?
No, that is also an accessibility also. So we are approaching BCCI. Mumbai Cricket Association also to support us. Right now they don't have in their rule, but BCCI has formed differently able committee in last AGM, and hopefully after IPL.
Okay, this is just
happened.
Well done to them. Wow. So at least there's some sort of recognition that's coming.
Yes, not only wheelchair, everything blind, deaf, physical challenge, and wheelchair.
I don't think it's difficult or anyone can probably see the passion you have,
Yeah.
and you're doing so much for the sport.
Right.
What would you see
Okay.
this sport doing in 5 years?
So as BCCI is coming, so I want a person with disabilities who's playing on cricket on wheelchair should take as a career.
Yeah.
And one more dream is to play at Wankhede Stadium wearing India cap and hitting 4 at Wankhede Stadium. That is one of the 5 years I am seeing myself there playing. And might be you are anchoring or you are cheering me from.
Bro, regardless, man, I promise you the day that happens.
Yes.
The first ticket that is bought, or one of the first you will be, I promise you, because
Definitely.
I told you, it's just so inspirational just to see the fact that nature, God, circumstances, whatever you call it, is taken away.
Yes.
The use of one of the most, if not the most important parts of your body, right? And you guys see that as a, ठीक है यार,
हो गया.
हो गया. There's nothing.
So I have to accept that. So person with disability I prefer.
और क्रिकेट का ये चस्का कैसे लगा आपको?